1. Lineup change. Emma in at pitcher. Lineup change. Heather in at pitcher. Brooklyn singles on a ground ball to center fielder. Sophie steps up to the plate. Sophie steps up to the plate. 0 for 0 today. The count is 3-0. Sophie grounds out to third baseman. Brooklyn advances to second. Emma steps up to the plate. Emma steps up to the plate. 0 for 0 today. The count is 1-1. The count is 1-2.
Absolutely. Go on in, honey. Go on in.
Brooklyn steals third. Emma singles on a ground ball to third baseman. Brooklyn scores. Franklin local, 1, Shenandoah, 0. Micah steps up to the plate. Courtesy runner Sophie in for Emma. Micah steps up to the plate. 0 for 0 today. The count is 1-0. Sophie steals second. Micah grounds out to third baseman. Sophie advances to third. Kat steps up to the plate. Sophie scores on steal of home. Kat steps up to the plate. 0 for 0 today. The count is 0-1. The count is 1-1. The count is 2-1. The count is 3-1.
I got my hand out. I'm all ready, all right? Yeah, Blue. Come on.
The count is 3-2. Sophie scores on steal of home. Franklin local, 2, Shenandoah, 0. Kat walks. Heather pitching. Lexi steps up to the plate. Lexi steps up to the plate. 0 for 0 today. The count is 1-0. The count is 1-1. The count is 2-0. and 1. The count is 2 and 2. Lexi grounds out to pitcher Heather. That ends the top of the first. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Franklin Local, 2. Shenandoah, 0. It's the bottom of the first. Franklin Local, 2. Shenandoah, 0. That ends the top of the first. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Franklin Local, 2. Shenandoah, 0. Leading off for Shenandoah will be Heather, then Heather, then Heather. Heather steps up to the plate. Ground ball and reaches on an error by shortstop Brooklyn. Heather hits a ground ball and reaches on an error by shortstop Brooklyn. Heather advances to second on the same error. Number 9 steps up to the plate, 0 for 0 today. The count is 0 and 1.
Wow. What now? Let's get started.
Number 9 sacrifices to pitcher Emma. Heather advances to third. Number 9 sacrifices to pitcher Emma. Number 9 out advancing to first. Heather advances to third. No number steps up to the plate, 0 for 0 today. The count is 1 and 0. No number hits a ground ball and reaches on an error by shortstop Brooklyn. Heather scores. Franklin Local, 2, Shenandoah, 1.
Oh.
Lanny steps up to the plate, 0 for 0 today. The count is 2-0. The count is 2-2.
1-2. Out.
No number advances to second on pass ball. Lanny singles on a ground ball to center fielder Sophie. No number advances to third. Lanny singles on a ground ball to center fielder Sophie. No number scores on the throw. Lanny advances to second on the throw. Franklin Local, 2, Shenandoah, 2. Lineup changed. Scorekeeper skips to B, batting fifth. B steps up to the plate.
Out. No scoring ball. You're off for it. That's a dead ball. No. That's a dead ball. She's off for it.
B out due to batter interference. Lanny remains at second. B steps up to the plate, 0 for 0 today. The count is 0-1. The count is 1-1.
Oh. 1-1.
He doubles on a fly ball to right fielder Ava. Lanny scores. Franklin Local, 2, Shenandoah, 3.
Go on in, catch. Mercy for the catcher. Last out. Run out there, please.
Number 3 steps up to the plate. Number 3 steps up to the plate, 0 for 0 today. The count is 0-2.
That's
Number 3 grounds out to third baseman Cass. That ends the bottom of the first. 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. Franklin Local, 2. Shenandoah, 3. Leading off for Franklin Local will be Gracie, then Kendall, then Ava. It's the top of the second. Franklin Local, 2. Shenandoah, 3. Gracie steps up to the plate. Gracie steps up to the plate. They're 0 for 0 today. The count is 1-0. Gracie singles on a fly ball to right fielder. Kendall steps up to the plate.
Huh? Anything I need to know? Well, I'll just tell you. I'm not about a very bitch.
Kendall grounds into fielder's choice to shortstop. Gracie advances to second. Ava steps up to the plate. Kendall grounds into fielder's choice to shortstop. Gracie out advancing to second. Ava steps up to the plate. They're 0 for 0 today. The count is 0-1.
Hey, sit down. Go in and field. I'll field shit 4.
Ava grounds out to pitcher Heather. Gracie advances to second. Brooklyn steps up to the plate. They're 1 for 1 today. The count is 1-2.
Bravo.
strikes out swinging, Heather pitching. That ends the top of the second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Franklin Local, 2. Shenandoah, 3. Hits the bottom of the second. Franklin Local, 2. Shenandoah, 3. C singles on a ground ball to third baseman Cass. Brittany steps up to the plate, 0 for 0 today. The count is 1-1.
Oh.
The count is 1-2.
One ball.
One more in. The count is 2-2.
Ready, 9-9.
C steals second. Brittany hits a fly ball and reaches on an error by center fielder Sophie. C advances to third. Brittany steals second. Heather steps up to the plate, 0 for 1 today. The count is 1-0. Heather triples on a line drive to right fielder Ava. C scores. Brittany scores. Franklin Local, 2. Shenandoah, 5. Number 9 steps up to the plate, 0 for 0 today. Heather triples on a line drive to right fielder Ava. Heather scores on error by right fielder Ava. C scores. Brittany scores. Franklin local, 2. Shenandoah, 6. The count is 0 and 2. The count is 1 and 2.
Hey, now you gotta protect, Anna. Come on, Anna.
Okay.
Number 9 grounds out to third baseman Cass. No number steps up to the plate, 0 for 1 today.
Play the one, down and ready.
The count is 0 and 1. No number grounds out to shortstop Brooklyn. Lanny steps up to the plate. They're 1 for 1 today. Lanny flies out to third baseman Cass. That ends the bottom of the second. 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. Franklin local, 2. Shenandoah, 6. Leading off for Franklin local will be Sophie, then Emma, then Micah. It's the top of the third. Franklin local, 2. Shenandoah, 6. Sophie steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 today.
She's coming.
is 1-0.
Oh.
The count is 2-0. The count is 3-0.
Don't be sorry. Don't do it again.
I'll just throw the ball at her real hard and knock her out.
Sophie walks, Heather pitching. Emma steps up to the plate. They're 1-for-1 today. The count is 1-1. The count is 2-1. The count is 3-1. Pickoff attempt is first. Pickoff attempt is first. Emma grounds out to shortstop. Sophie advances to second. Micah steps up to the plate. 0-for-1 today. The count is 1-1. The count is 2-1. Micah walks, Heather pitching. Sophie remains at second. Kat steps up to the plate. 0-for-0 today.
Absolutely. Sure, catch it.
I knew I was right.
The count is 1-0. steals second. Brooklyn steals second. Cass grounds out to pitcher Heather. Sophie scores. Brooklyn advances to third. Franklin local, 3. Shenandoah, 6. Lexi steps up to the plate. They're 0 for 1 today. Lexi grounds out to third baseman. That ends the top of the third. 1 run, no hits, no errors. Franklin local, 3. Shenandoah, 6. Leading off for Shenandoah will be B, then C, then number 3. It's the bottom of the third. Franklin local, 3. Shenandoah, 6. B steps up to the plate. They're 0 for 1 today.
One of my legs was really good. It's about the size of my arm.
The count is 0-1. Lineup change. Lexi in at pitcher. B hits a ground ball and reaches on an error by shortstop Brooklyn. C steps up to the plate. They're 1 for 1 today.
It was like you were the last time. Yeah, Riley. Got it, kid. Good on.
The count is 1-1. The count is 2-1. singles on a fly ball to right fielder Ava. B advances to second. Number 3 steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 today. C singles on a fly ball to right fielder Ava. B advances to third. Number 3 pops out to first baseman Emma. B remains at third. C remains at first. C steps up to the plate. They're 1 for 1 today. The count is 1-1. The count is 2-2. The count is 3-2. C advances to second on wild pitch. C walks. Lexi pitching. B remains at third. C remains at second. Brittany steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Brittany singles on a fly ball to center fielder Sophie. B scores. C advances to third. C advances to second. Franklin local, 3, Shenandoah, 7. Heather steps up to the plate. They're 1 for 2 today. The count is 1-0. The count is 1-1. The count is 1-2. The Count is 2-2. The count is 3-2. Heather is out on foul tip. Lexi pitching. C remains at third. D remains at second. Brittany remains at first. Number 9 steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 today.
Back here, wind up. Let's go.
The count is 0-2. The count is 1-2. The count is 2-2.
1-2.
The count is 3-2. Number 9 hits a ground ball and reaches on an error by second baseman Gracie. C scores. C advances to third. Brittany advances to second. Franklin Local, 3. Shenandoah, 8. No number steps up to the plate. 0 for 2 today.
Start.
No number singles on a ground ball to shortstop Brooklyn. C scores. Brittany advances to third. Number 9 advances to second. Franklin Local, 3. Shenandoah, 9. Lanny steps up to the plate. They're 1 for 2 today. Lanny singles on a fly ball to center fielder Sophie. Brittany scores. Number 9 advances to third. No number advances to second. Franklin Local, 3. Shenandoah, 10. B steps up to the plate. 0 for 2 today. B pops out to shortstop Brooklyn. That ends the bottom of the third. 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. Franklin Local, 3, Shenandoah, 10. Leading off for Franklin Local will be Gracie, then Kendall, then Ava. It's the top of the fourth. Franklin Local, 3, Shenandoah, 10. Gracie steps up to the plate. They're 1 for 1 today.
I don't know. Line up. You say line up. Wait, I'll come out there when you're done. You got a new teacher, Blue?
Yeah, you were Bob.
Well, it came faster than I. Sorry. Coming. Hold on, Boyle.
The count is 1-1. The count is 2-1. The count is 2-2. The count is 3-2. Gracie walks. Heather pitching. Kendall steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 today.
Ready.
Over up here. Be safe.
The count is 1-0.
Stop.
Take some dirt out of there.
Good teamwork, girls.
count is 3-0. The count is 3-1. Gracie steals second. Kendall walks. Heather pitching. Gracie remains at second. Ava steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Gracie steals third. Courtesy runner Lexi in for Kendall. The count is 1-0. Lexi steals second. The count is 3-0. Ava walks. Heather pitching. Gracie remains at third. Lexi remains at second. Brooklyn steps up to the plate. They're 1 for 2 today. The count is 1-0. The count is 3-0. The count is 3-1. Brooklyn walks. Heather pitching. Gracie scores. Lexi advances to third. Ava advances to second. Franklin local, 4. Shenandoah, 10. Sophie steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 today. The count is 1-0. The count is 3-0. Sophie walks. Heather pitching. Lexi scores. Ava advances to third. Brooklyn advances to second. Franklin local, 5. Shenandoah, 10. Emma steps up to the plate. They're 1 for 2 today. The count is 0-2.
Well, Sophie, be smart up there now.
Emma strikes out swinging, Heather pitching. Ava remains at third. Brooklyn remains at second. Sophie remains at first. Micah steps up to the plate. They're 0 for 1 today. Micah grounds into fielder's choice, shortstop to catcher. Ava scores. Brooklyn advances to third. Sophie advances to second. Franklin local, 6. Shenandoah, 10. Cass steps up to the plate. They're 0 for 1 today. Micah grounds into fielder's choice, shortstop to catcher. Ava out advancing to home. Brooklyn advances to third. Sophie advances to second. The count is 0 and 1. The count is 1 and 2. Cass strikes out swinging, Heather pitching. That ends the top of the fourth. 2 runs, no hits, no errors. Franklin local, 5. Shenandoah, 10. Leading off for Shenandoah will be C, then number 3, then D. It's the bottom of the fourth. Franklin local, 5. Shenandoah, 10. C steps up to the plate. They're 2 for 2 today.
Line up,